What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP with Let's Play Shining Force Legacy of Great Intention Part 36. We are here in front of the Tower of the Ancients, and I'll go ahead and start, get in there now. See, here at the bottom of the tower, nothing special here just yet. Dude, you see got several chests that are open. We'll open this one. And a Devil Lance. This is a cursed item, so we cannot use that, but I will give that to I'll give that to Ernest just for now. I do need to sell that Doom Blade whenever I get a chance to. And what I'm going in this should be the Turbo Pepper. I'm not going to give the Turbo Pepper to Musashi as I previously said I would. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Henri because she definitely needs it. Mobility, yeah. She had a very hard time in that previous battle, and I don't need her to have that same problem again because she needs to easily level up. So you can see another new enemy, and we also actually think there's two new enemies here, and there's also a treasure chest here that we will want to get. 3 new enemies. The Steel Claw, attack of HP of 25, attack of 43, defense of 31, movement of 5, agility of 31. I think the Steel Claws are supposed to replace the jets, because you don't see the jets anymore after that. Well, you rarely see the jets after that first fight, and then I guess there are some jets here, but then we have the Ice Worms, HP of 30, MP of 12, attack of 40, defense of 25, movement of 5, agility of 26. They don't actually have any MP, but they can use an ice attack similar to the Wyvern's Fire attack. And then we have the Demon Master, freeze level, HP of 27, MP of 46, freeze level 3, attack of 52, defense of 24, movement of 6, agility of 50. Demon Rod is a cursed staff. We won't be using it, but you can get it if you kill the Demon Master with a character that has an open space on them. So I may need to well, he's got enough space for now. I might need to give try to free up a little bit more space just in case because I don't know what the position of my troops will be. As you can see, you do have a long flight of stairs to actually get up to the Demon Master. Flying enemies can fly up the sides of the castle, and they can bypass, and you see they can do everything that the Wyvern is doing, so you don't actually have to funnel all your troops up the stairs. Of course, you will need to by the time you get to it, but you can actually just, if you had strong enough flying enemies, you could just fly straight up and end the battle quickly if you wanted to, but you'd be missing out on quite a lot of levels. These are all new enemies. They do hurt, but not that bad. Things like sometimes you can actually hit people if they're close enough, and you can put Diane in the entrance. You can actually shoot. You can hit them if they're right beside the wall, but you'll be missing out on a lot of leveling opportunities. So it's best to obviously not do that. Now the Steel Claws, I'm pretty sure can use the same laser ability that the laser eyes can use. I might be mistaken, but if I remember correctly, they can use a close range attack, and also the beam attack that the laser eyes can do. I might actually be mistaking the laser eyes close range ability with the Steel Claw's close range ability. I don't think the laser eyes actually do have an attack that is not the laser eye. But so you do need to be careful around them. They're not that difficult to kill. I believe they have the lowest defense of any of the robots that you can actually fight, but I think their attack might be the highest. So you do want to be careful and watch out for any healers or mages or just any weak party members like Blue. So he will definitely fall very easily to the steel claw. So you want to be very careful. That particular steel claw will sit there and will not move from in front of that chest until I believe you get right in front of it, or it may never move. I don't remember. I usually can kill it before I actually get too close to it, so I'm not too familiar with its movement patterns. I'll usually kill it on the side of the wall, right underneath it. I can hit it with Diane, and I'll usually send a Domingo, or actually really just Domingo. I don't use any other flying type creature other than Domingo. And this is the first time I've actually used Blue this far. I think the farthest I ever used Blue was Dragonia. I don't think I've ever taken him out of Dragonia before. So you can see the ice worms. They do have a lot of HP, as all of the enemies, as all of the enemy characters do, but their defense is pretty weak. So I might actually be able to have Blue do a little bit of damage. I don't need him to do a whole lot of damage. I need him to get past level 2, and I'm hoping that once I get him past level 2, he will be able to easily. I don't know, that might kill it. I don't know though. He should be able to easily. I didn't think it would. He should be able to easily do a lot more damage after. After he gets to level 2 and higher. At least that's what I'm hoping. Hopefully he'll get an increase in attack, and even a small amount of it. A small amount would do quite a bit. Now I don't remember if these particular types of worms can actually poison you. I think they may, but I really don't remember. I think their worst thing is just that their ice ability, which does hurt for quite a bit of damage. So you definitely need to be careful and make sure that you have a healer or two around whenever you do fight them. And that as much damage as all of these enemies are doing to my party, it's kind of why I like to take 2 healers, especially the final fight in the game. You definitely need 2 healers, just because the way that particular battle is set up. But I don't think I've ever talked about cursed items before. If I have, I do apologize. I don't remember, but I'm going to talk about them now and why you don't want to use them. What cursed items do is they will place the user under a curse, and what that does is when they go to attack, there is a very high chance that they will become paralyzed and they will not be able to fight. The cursed items are some of, if not the strongest weapons in the game for most people. I think the final sword in the game may be stronger than, well, it is stronger than the cursed sword, but that's the only exception. I don't think there's I don't think there's a stronger lance than the devil lance. I don't think there's a stronger staff than the demon staff. There's not a evil axe or an evil arrow or anything like that, so that you can't compare those. But just the devil lance, or the demon lance, what is it? I keep calling it the devil lance, not knowing devil lance. Okay, the devil lance is the strongest lance in the entire game, but it will, as I said, a very high. I'm not sure the exact numbers, what the probability is, but it's very high, almost it seems like almost every time you attack, or every time you do attack, whoever's using the item will. So she's got 48. I don't think she can kill. I don't think she can kill a jet. I think she can only weaken it to about 24 to 20. Yeah, I said 26. So I could have blue actually come up there and kill it. That might not be a bad idea. There's not enough jets there. There's not enough enemies around to really concern me all that much. So I really don't need to be too cautious. You know, a lot of these jets are thankfully not doing that much damage. I'm sure people who are a little bit weaker than Gort, but I think Gort is level 11 as well. I'm not sure. I'd have. Well, this would be a good indication whether or not it's safe to leave jets around. No, it is not. Okay. Gort's just an exception. This is bad. I've got one more jet and a ice worm. Thankfully, they will go after Max, and Max can easily avoid them. So I'm not too concerned with that. And even if they do hit him, it only hurts for about 7 to 8. You know, it's nothing. That ice worm though, that ice worm is something that I am concerned about. And we'll come over here, equip the halberd again. I don't think she'll be able to kill this particular. Yeah, I was gonna say there shouldn't be. She shouldn't have been able to kill it when I didn't expect her to, but hopefully she should be able to do a lot more damage to it now since she does have that upgrade. Yeah. So, it's not worth the risk. I guess the arrows and the axes. The rings. I believe most people can equip the rings. I don't think priests can equip the rings, and I think mages can't equip the rings, but that's about it. Pretty much everyone else will block him so that I can have her come up here and I'm not going to. This is I'm too far into it to or I'm too early on in the battle to want to think about doing a heal level 4 at this stage. There's still so many enemies that can do quite a bit of damage to my people, and and I'm still so early on. I don't need to waste it. But I'm not even sure who that. Oh, I guess he hit Musashi. That's what that jet was. That's who that jet hit, and that's okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was thinking. Just sitting here thinking, if he didn't hit Gort and he didn't hit Luke, and he did so much damage to Ernest, I couldn't figure out who he hit. But the rings are the same way. They will place you under a curse, and you will not be able to attack if you do wear a ring. But they will increase your attack by quite a bit. I've never actually. Of course. And there's no way I'm going to be able to loop around to. Maybe I can have her. She should be able to kill it. Hopefully she would be able to get 8 experience points from this. Just enough. That's good. And I could have Henri actually kill it, and I don't think Henri would be able to level up off of it, but hopefully. Well, there's still too many people that are level 10 like Max. I actually have Max do it. Yeah, because he can't get around to that other one, so I'll have Max kill this one, and if he misses, which I I highly doubt he would miss, but if he did miss, I'll just have Henri do it. But I can also have Henri attack the Ice Worm, and then the... Oh, I could have her attack that jet. That works out a lot better, actually. Do need to heal Max, but he's okay for now. Since it's just jets, if it was Steel Claws, I would be a lot more concerned because of their laser ability, but thankfully it isn't, so I'm not too concerned. We'll move you out of the way so you don't block anyone's way. I guess I could have put her there, but I was worried about... Well, see how much XP she has first before I do this. Wait, yeah, she needs to go ahead and kill it. She actually should. If I didn't need to worry about blue, I would actually have her kill both of these jets, but since she's pretty much a level behind. I'll still have her kill it, but it's just gonna be a little bit slower than what I thought it would be. Thankfully, the jets are, thankfully the enemy troops by themselves are so fixated on attacking your Domingo or your leader that they won't attack, Chris. I'm sure he would have been able to easily kill Chris, no problem. But thankfully, he's stupid enough that he wouldn't do that. Now, the Power Ring can also has an ability that I haven't talked about this at all. The Speed Ring, the Mobility Ring, and all that. They do have their own abilities. The Power Ring will increase your attack for a couple turns. I think it's 2 to 3 turns. The Speed Ring will increase your speed for 2 to 3 turns. Now that I think about it, I don't think the Mobility Ring actually has a use other than just increasing the wearer's... This is dangerous. What I would like to do is I'd like to have Domingo attack this thing, bring it down to 1, and then kill it, but I don't know if he would actually kill it or not. I don't think his attack is... Let me take a look at what his attack power is. 22. No, he wouldn't be able to kill it. He would, but I don't know if he may attack twice. I don't think he'd be able to do a stunning attack or anything like that. Okay, deadly attack for 1. That's just hit it. Oh wow. And of course, blue wouldn't be able to do that. But I do have that other one over there that blue won't be able to kill either. Yeah, watch him not do it. Yeah, he's not going to attack it twice when he needs to. That's what's so frustrating about this. One of the things that's so frustrating about this game. I probably should. I honestly didn't expect him to kill it in 1 hit. But that's actually good because blue may be able to do a lot of damage to the. I know I was gonna have Henri attack it, but I don't dare have Henri attack it. It won't do Henri any good, and it'll just end up... Oh wait, I guess it only has 1 hit point, doesn't it? I thought it had 2 still. It wouldn't do Henri any good in the long run. Definitely won't have blue attack it again. But you see, when you need something like that to happen, like through this playthrough, I've been fairly level, properly leveled or above where I need to be, so I'm not concerned with leveling or my attack power or anything like that of any of my party members. That has never been a problem. But on a playthrough where you may be pretty under-leveled and then you have something like that happen, that is just so frustrating when you don't need it to happen, it happens. But then when you need a character like Domingo to attack, I'm going to use Aura here just to It won't do a whole lot of good because Chris isn't damaged, but I need Ernest and Max. It'll only be 13, but you know that gets them both healed, so I don't have to worry about really worry about it. It's pretty much doing the same thing as a heal as waiting 2 turns and then just healing them both, but I don't have to hold Ernest back now. I can have him move forward with everyone else. But yeah, I can't think of the countless times I've needed one character to attack twice and then they never did in previous playthroughs where I was a little bit under-leveled. And this is that ice ability. See, it's pretty much like, I think, Freeze 3? Well, I don't think it's doing... It's definitely under-leveled to what a Freeze 3 would be, but you know, you can kind of tell the damage and the way it looks. So I hope he doesn't miss. That was definitely a possibility. His defense just goes up. He needs attack to go up, and all he gets is defense. And it doesn't even help him that much because he can still get hammered by pretty much everything. You know, that decision to take blue with me is not looking like a good one. But you can see the Chrome Lance is 44, Double Lance is 57. But it will put me under a curse, and it will cost money to get rid of the curse. So it's at a chapter, so it's a good idea not to do that. I'm gonna have blue attack those ice worms. Now that I think about it, he should be able to do plenty of damage to them that it makes it worth it. In the well, crap, I need to have Henri level up. Let me see. That shouldn't kill it, and it should be able to do enough damage, but yeah. And just to finish my point on the other rings abilities, I believe I said the power will do your attack, speed will increase your speed for a few turns. I don't think the mobility ring has a use outside of just, as I previously said, outside of just increasing, you know, the wearer's mobility, which is definitely a very useful thing. It helps out quite a bit. I wonder if I could have him attack that jet, just to get that out of the way. Probably not a good idea. Probably best just to wait and have my people move up and have people who could easily get to it, kill it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that ice worm down there for blue, and I'm going to have... Yeah, I was going to say that's the one thing that worries. Okay, I'm not worried at all. The only thing that could possibly be harmful is the ice attack. She is an ice mage, which will help, but it won't help out that much. I've never used it before, so I might as well. Hope it doesn't break. I've never used it before, so I don't think it'll break. So you can see it. He gains 15. His attack power went up by 15, and that only lasts for 2 turns. But it is pretty. It is pretty useful. I don't ever use it though because I don't use buffs like that in these types of games. But it's not a bad thing to use on a character like Blue. It definitely will help. You know, doing that. It does cost a turn, but if you can get the timing down right so that you can use that newfound strength on a tough enemy that would gain a lot of experience points, that will definitely help out quite a bit. And I hope I can get him down there in time. While his mobility is, I think, at 7, it's still not 100% useful. You know, I mean, he is a flying enemy, and there is quite a bit of distance between him and that ice worm. I can hopefully lure the ice worm up. A little bit more. He may just go after Max though. But if he'll move up and attack Henri where she is right now, I think Blue should be able to easily. Okay, so they do have that laser ability, and it does hurt for the same amount of damage as the laser eyes. Isn't that wonderful? So Steel Claws are flying enemies that are just as dangerous as the laser eyes. Yeah, those definitely do stink. But nothing I can do about it right now, but just to keep moving and try to. Crap! I was afraid of that. I was definitely afraid of that, and leaving an enemy around like the ice worm around a long time is definitely very dangerous because of what the ice worm can do, you know, damage-wise. Blue just really ain't working out that well for me, to be totally honest. Yes, he needs to be right there, so it will last one more turn, but I really can't afford to have him around for one more turn. But yeah, Blue just really ain't working out for me, and I'm seriously thinking about getting rid of him because we will gain 2 more. I keep forgetting about these characters that we'll gain after this battle, but I'm not going to use them, so I don't even think about them. But it is the last mage in the game and the last healer. The mage is a bolt user, and then the other mage is a little bit better than low, but not a whole lot better than low, to be totally honest. Just with what he can do, his spells and his attack and defense is just a little bit better than low, but not nearly as good as Chris. Chris, leaps and bounds better than either of them. Do need to get rid of that Steel Claw as soon as possible. The Steel Claws typically don't use their laser ability that often. They'll more often than not will go closer towards you. The only time that they really use their laser ability is if they can't get close enough to attack close range. Well, I was just sitting here thinking maybe I should save that for Blue, but no, I'll have Henri kill it. She needs the experience points. She's I keep saying she's still level 10, and she is still level 10. So I need to go ahead and level her up. I need to get her past 11 and then close to 12, if not 12, pretty quickly here. I'm sitting here continuously moving people up just to keep the battle going, because this battle by itself is pretty long. I am making it 10 times longer, just trying to hold people back, wait for other people to move up and attack. But this fight by itself, just because of the winding nature of it, is it's a very long fight, and it's a pain, really. Hoping that her magic points would go up a little bit more, because she's definitely going to need it. But the problem with the healer is, I would only use him short term, because I would get rid of him as soon as I get the last hidden character in the game. But the problem with the healer is that they start out level 15 unpromoted, and I would have to sit there and carry a healer up through the battles with me and try and get him to level up very quickly. And if it was anything else, as you can see just how much more, you know, how much more damage that he does because of, and then the boost spell. So that's what boost does. The power ring is that's the ability that the power ring uses, is the boost spell, which I think someone's got boost. I think, wait, is she Blaze spell, dispel? I think she may get boost. I think that might be her last spell. Slow, quick, freeze, muddle, bolt. She's more of an offensive mage. Yeah, so I guess I guess it's Tao who ends up getting boost. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember for sure, to be totally honest. Move everyone up at a somewhat slower pace. I do need to. I'll use aura here. This is actually where it will be more useful, other than 2, because I did waste 1 point of MP, which really wouldn't have been a whole lot, to be totally honest. But this will definitely, you know, help out quite a bit, because it's, well, blue didn't need it. And I guess honor didn't need it as well, but it helps with her leveling. Yeah, she gets 40 XP for just doing that. But we are almost there, you know, just get past this group of enemies. Probably should have possibly Blue and Diane get rid of that laser eye. That'll help. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, actually. Use the boost spell again if Blue can't reach the torch eye on this turn, and then have him. Okay, he can. But he'll probably die. Ah, well. The defense of one of your people, that doesn't matter to the laser of the torch eye or the steel claw. It will do 19 or 20 points of damage. The amount of damage it does is just random, like, it's kind of like a roll of the dice thing, as different people would say. And thankfully, I got Diane again, because Blue's going to die next turn. The next time this torch eye gets to attack, so I either need to. We can go ahead and have Musashi do it. Everyone's pretty much level 11. That's why we can't have Musashi do that. I forgot. I keep thinking he will almost kill him, but he won't quite get there. But you know, if he did that, he wouldn't be quite as useful as other people would be. But there's really, at this point in the game, there's no one else who could match Musashi's abilities right now. I mean, I'm sure if you tried to fight Xylo to try to get him up to here, he still wouldn't be able to match Musashi, but he wouldn't even be a close second. He would just be there, you know. I mean, Musashi is definitely 10 times better than. Crap. Oh boy. That healer is looking better and better. I'm really honestly thinking that healer will be 10 times better than Blue will ever be. It'll bring me down an attacker, but I really, you know, Chris is having a hard time keeping up with the healing of all my people. You know, I mean, everyone's pretty much where they should, they're pretty much fully leveled, but they're not quite fully there. And like if you have the torch eyes doing 19 to 20 every time they attack, the steel claws have the ability to do the same amount of damage, and they can fly. The ice worms being able to do 14 to 15 every time they attack. It's definitely it's not a good idea to go into this section of the game without having 2 healers, and blue just isn't working for me. I really wish I could somehow fight him, force him to get him to where he needs to be. I did fix the heat axe. So at some point, I don't remember exactly when I fixed the heat axe. I think I fixed it after I egressed the first time from the last battle. But I mean, she has 11 right now, and we have 2 wyverns, a demon master, all of this, 2 torch eyes. Well, yeah, I guess it is a torch eye and a steel claw to deal with. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get 2 healers. But I might decide to forego the healers in favor of... I hate to sit here and use the halberd on all this. That would level her up, but it would be taking... Oh. Why not? It's only 2. 2's better than 4, because there could have been a possibility that she could have killed one of these, and now fine cracks. I was waiting for that. And now we have that bottleneck situation. Have to pull Luke back, but that shouldn't be too bad, and Diane should be able to easily catch up, especially since I have such a huge bottleneck right here. Ah, wow. It could have killed Luke. They can attack twice. Oh, wow. Okay. Well then. That is definitely not good. Alright, we'll just pull him back. We'll pull May back as well. And then the steel claw comes. Great. If this battle wasn't such a pain, I'd definitely like to egress and try to get blue back, to be totally honest. If May dies, I can't say whether or not I would actually waste the time to, is that the almost dead one? Yeah. And he's, it wouldn't kill either of them. And, see, like, I could have him... Crap. Well... Crap, I hate that, but it's better to get rid of laser eyes whenever possible. Pull you back. I hate to plug up the hole with Ernest, but I kind of need to kill that thing. If I could get Henri up there, I would like to have her do some attack some of this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Now this would be an okay leveling fight. All of these enemies are brand new. They are doing quite a bit of damage. They're not easily they're not easily dying, and this wouldn't be a very bad leveling fight if it wasn't for the fact that all of these enemies are doing quite a bit of damage. There's a lot of choke points around here, and this battle is so long. That's really the worst thing about it, is how long the battle really is. It's I've been going 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and I'm still not done with it yet. And I've still got a little ways to go before I'm completely done with it. So, I'll just have her. I could kill the ice worm. That should, well, the ice worm is ice-based, and it'll probably just do 7. Yeah, I figured it would only do 7. But that leveled her up to 11. And now, oh crap, what is that, bolt level 2? I think that was bolt level 2. Make sure. Yep, bolt level 2, so that's good. That's definitely pretty useful. And I hate to do this with, crap, torch eyes fully leveled. I hate to do this with Domingo, but I need to get rid of that torch eye. I can't have him still around, because he'll definitely kill someone if he's left alive. And see, now this would be a great opportunity to have blue attack. Well, I'll go ahead and punch a hole through. Well, could have saved that for Henri, but I gotta punch a hole through this. It's taking far too long with this. Wait, that's right. May's gotta hang back so she can heal up a little bit more. Can't send Max up there though. He needs to do some damage. He hasn't done a whole lot this fight, really. I think he attacked one jet early on in the battle, and that was pretty much it. Now with that gun, all we have to do is deal with the wyverns and a steel claw, and that's pretty much it. And then we'll be done. I do want to get that item in that treasure chest. It'll definitely be useful. But now, once the now that the bottleneck is broke through, we can start sending people through here. And you can see Chris is almost out of MP, and she's still got a lot of people to heal, and I'm going to sit here and fight a lot of heavy hitting enemies. So I'll either get rid of blue for the mage or the healer. I can't decide which right now. I don't want to stick her too far out there. Those wyverns shouldn't come down until I reach the stairs. I guess he's there to block it. No, I honestly don't know what that steel claw's doing, just sitting there. Who needs it more, May? Luke. And that's Chris's usefulness gone. The white ring, I could use the white ring to heal to use aura level 2, but it's got cracks on it. It cracked after I used it in the last battle off camera, and it cracked then, and I forgot to fix it between this battle and the last battle, so I can't do that. I'll go ahead and have Max get rid of that steel claw just so he'll get a little bit closer to leveling up. I may have him actually use sword's ability, which is a bolt level 2. I believe I've already mentioned that before, but you know, I may have him use the bolt level 2 on a wyvern or the demon master, just to weaken it, or to do a little bit of damage to it, so I can level up past that. Yeah, so those wyverns are gonna wait until I start getting on the ladder to attack me. I'm gonna try to position my. I'm gonna wait for everyone to get a little bit closer before I start my assault up the. Does he even have any room for this? No, he doesn't. Crap. Well, yeah, it wouldn't help. I was gonna say I could give an item to somebody. And a Valkyrie, so that's the, I want to say the last lance in the game. I don't remember if it's the strongest. I think it might be a spear-based weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I might be though. Let me see how much XP he has. He can move up. I don't want to move up too much because that is a freeze level 3 ability that the Demon Master has, and it'd be pretty stupid to sit here and make a long line of people for him to hit, especially since I don't have a healer. I do have those showers of cure, but don't really want to use them just yet. I want to wait a couple more battles to use that. But I don't think the Demon Master should move down. Yeah, this would be a good time to use the sword. We'll weaken the wyvern so that Henri can end up finishing it off. She would be able to kill it anyway, because I would use a freeze level 4 on it, so she'd be able to kill it anyway, but it just makes sure she can kill it. That might be just a little bit too high, but if I can kind of... He would... Well, let me see how much XP or HP he has. 27. Oh yeah, Musashi would definitely be able to kill it in one hit. It's kind of dangerous sitting here. I want to get Henri to at least kill that wyvern. I don't need her to attack both wyverns or anything like that. I want her to attack that one wyvern right there so that she can at least gain some XP off of it. She needs to try this. This will definitely help. It'll move her up quite a bit. And that'll definitely help. The wyverns are, fire-based, so that will definitely help. A freeze level 4 would do a lot of damage to it. That's stupid. Let's see how much XP you even have. 48. I'll just move everyone. I know it. Leaving that line there, the Demon Master will just move around to. This won't do a whole lot of damage since it is Blaze, but that Demon Master will just move down a little bit so that he can hit Musashi, Mei, and I actually thought it killed it there for a second. I thought that 8 was to 0. It'll move down a little. Oh, I'm honestly surprised it didn't move down. I just swore it would. We'll just move Ernest out of the way. That's all he is there. We'll move Max out of the way so nothing happens to him. 99. We'll equip the spear, and then we'll have her attack the Demon Master. And then she can do that. Hopefully I can get Musashi quickly before anything bad happens. Yes. And then we'll end this. Yep, I figured he'd be able to kill it in one hit. And then he gets the demon rod. That's good. So I can sell that. So that's Alf and Tarasu. Alf is the fox-looking girl, and then Tarasu is the old man, priest. This is computer controlled. You can't stop this. And so with that, Kane dies, and sadly, it would have been pretty cool to have him join our party. He probably would have been the only one to use the dark sword. But yeah, we do need to get this item here in the chest. I actually forgot to. Oh, no, I guess I already did get that, didn't I? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. You know, there's nothing else to do. You know, you can see there's nothing else to get in this room. There's no type of secrets or anything like that. And then there's nothing up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. Next time we will go back to town, and we'll do the very little bit that we have to do in town, and then we'll go on to the next battle. So until then, later everyone.